His face was like death, silvery white. He was sitting on the exact spot where the little knife was hidden. He knew nothing of what was in the earth under him. Ah, if he only knew! What, for instance, would he say, and what would happen to me? Aha! I thought within myself, you threw away my knife with the curved blade, and now I have a nicer and a better one. You are sitting on it, and you know nothing. Oh, father, father! "Why do you stare at me like a tom-cat?" asked my father. "Why do you sit with folded arms like a self-satisfied old man? Can you not find something to do? Have you said the night prayer? May the devil not take you, scamp! May an evil end not come upon you! When he says may the devil not take you, and may an evil end not come upon you, then he is not angry. On the contrary, it is a sign that he is in a good humour. And surely how could one help being in a good humour on such a wonderfully beautiful night, when everyone is drawn out of doors into the street under the soft, fresh, brilliant sky? Everyone is now out of doors. My father, my mother, and the younger children, who are looking for little stones and playing in the sand. Herr Herzenherz was going about in the yard without a hat, smoking a cigar, and singing a German song. He looked at me and laughed. Probably he was laughing because my father was driving me away, but I laughed at them all. Soon they would be going to bed, and I would go out into the yard. I slept in the open before the door because of the great heat, and I would rejoice in and play with my knife. The house is asleep. It is silent around and about. Cautiously I get up. I am on all fours like a cat, and I steal out into the yard. The night is silent. The air is fresh and pure. Slowly I creep over to the spot where the little knife lies buried. I take it out carefully and look at it by the light of the moon. It shines and glitters like guinea gold, like a diamond. I lift up my eyes and I see that the moon is looking straight down on my knife. Why is she looking at it so? I turn round. She looks after me. Maybe she knows whose knife it is and where I got it. Got it? Stole it. For the first time since the knife came into my hands has this terrible word entered my thoughts. Stolen? Then I am, in short, a thief, a common thief? In the Holy Law, in the 10 Commandments, are written in big letters, "Thou shalt not steal." Thou shalt not steal, and I have stolen. What will they do to me in hell for that? Woe is me! They will cut off my hand, the hand that stole. They will whip me with iron rods. They will roast and burn me in a hot oven. I will glow for ever and ever. The knife must be given back. The knife must be put back in its place. One must not hold a stolen knife. Tomorrow I will put it back. That was what I decided, and I put the knife into my bosom. I imagined it was burning, scorching me. No, it must be hidden again, buried in the earth till tomorrow. The moon still looking down on me. What was she looking at? The moon saw. She was a witness. I crept back to the house, to my sleeping place. I lay down again, but could not sleep. I tossed about from side to side, but could not fall asleep. It was already day when I dozed off. I dreamt of a moon, I dreamt of iron rods, and I dreamt of little knives. I got up very early, said my prayers with pleasure, with delight, ate my breakfast while standing on one foot, and marched off to Cheder. "Why are you in such a hurry for Cheder?" cried my father to me. "What is driving you? You will not lose your knowledge if you go a little later. You will have time enough for mischief, you scamp, you Epicurean, you heathen! Why so late? Just look at this." The teacher stopped me and pointed with his finger at my comrade Beryl, the Red One, who was standing in the corner with his head down. "Do you see, bandit? You must know that from this day his name is not Beryl the Red One as he was called. He is now called a fine name. His name is now Beryl the Thief. Shout it out, children. Beryl the Thief! Beryl the Thief!" The teacher drew out the words and put a little tune into them. The pupils repeated them after him like a chorus. "Beryl the Thief! Beryl the Thief!" I was petrified. A cold wave passed over my body. I did not know what it all meant. "Why are you silent, you heathen, you?" cried the teacher, and gave me an unexpected smack in the face. "Why are you silent, you heathen? Don't you hear the others singing? Join in with them and help them. Beryl the Thief! Beryl the Thief!" My limbs trembled, my teeth rattled, but I helped the others to shout aloud, "Beryl the Thief! Beryl the Thief!" "Louder, heathen!" prompted the teacher. "In a stronger voice. Stronger!" And I, along with the rest of the choir, sang out in a variety of voices, "Beryl the Thief! Beryl the Thief!" "Sure, sure, sure!" cried the teacher, banging the table with his open hand. "Hush! Now we will betake ourselves to pronouncing judgment." He spoke in a sing-song voice. "Ah, well, Beryl Thief, come over here, my child, quicker, a little quicker. Tell me, my boy, what your name is." He also said in a sing-song, "Beryl." "What else?" "Beryl, Beryl the Thief." "That's right, my dear child. Now you are a good boy. May your strength increase, and may you grow stronger in every limb." Still in the same sing-song. "Take off your clothes. That's right. But can't you do it quicker? I beg of you, be quick about it. That's right, little Beryl, my child." Beryl stood before us as naked as when he was born. Not a drop of blood showed in his body. He did not move a limb. His eyes were lowered. He was as dead as a corpse. The teacher called out to one of the older scholars, still speaking in the same sing-song voice. "Well now, Herschel, come out from behind the table. Come here to me. Quicker. Just so. And now tell us the story from beginning to end, how our Beryl became a thief. Listen, boys, pay attention." And Herschel began to tell the story. Beryl had got the little collecting box of Reb Meyer the wonder worker, into which his mother threw a kopeck, sometimes two, every Friday before lighting the Sabbath candles. Beryl had fixed his eyes on that box, on which there hung a little lock. By means of a straw gummed at the end he had managed to extract the kopecks from the box one by one. His mother, Slatter, the horse one, suspecting something wrong, opened the box and found in it one of the straws tipped with gum. She beat her son Beryl, and after the whipping she had prevailed on the teacher to give him, he confessed that for a whole year, a round year, he had been extracting the kopecks one by one, and that every Sunday he had bought himself 2 little cakes, some locust beans, and so forth and so forth. "Now, boys, pronounce judgment on him. You know how to do it. This is not the first time. Let each give his verdict, and say what must be done to a boy who steals kopecks from a charity box by means of a straw." The teacher put his head to one side. He closed his eyes and turned his right ear to Herschel. Herschel answered at the top of his voice. "A thief who steals kopecks from a charity box shall be flogged until the blood spurts from him." "Moshe, what shall be done to a thief who